A cup of coffee is 185 degrees Fahrenheit and the ambient room temperature is 65 degrees Fahrenheit. If the room temperature remains constant and the difference between the coffee temperature and the room temperature is reduced in half every 5 minutes, then what is the coffee temperature in degrees Fahrenheit after 15 minutes? Okay, so let's label what we have here and do it over time. I have coffee and room temperatures. Okay. At time 0, the coffee is 185. The room is 65. The key driver here is the difference between the two temperatures. That is going to halve every period. So we want to go out to 15 minutes, and our time given for halving is 5 minutes. So I'm going to write 5-minute blocks out here. My difference at first is 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. If that's halved, that becomes 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So 65, my initial room temperature, plus 60 is 125 degrees Fahrenheit. Or I could say it reduced from 185 to 125, 60 less. Okay? And we know our room temperature remains the same. In fact, it remains the same over the entire time. So I'm just going to complete 65 for that entire row. The difference between the coffee and the room temperature is now 60 degrees. Once again, we're going to have that difference. That's the key to the problem. The difference between the two is reduced in half every 5 minutes. So at 10 minutes, that difference becomes 30. 30 plus 65 means my coffee temperature is now 95 with a difference of 30. And the next 5 minutes, I'm going to cut that in half again. My difference will be 15. Which makes my coffee temperature 15 plus 65, or 80 degrees Fahrenheit at this point. So what is the coffee temperature after 15 minutes? It's simply going to be 80 degrees Fahrenheit.